In 2021, the real estate market roared upwards and owners have seen an incredible rise in equity. Many renters, however, have seen prices soar apparently beyond their reach. So the question is, can a first-time homebuyer afford to buy right now? Here's some tips to help you first-time homebuyers navigate this hot market. Tip number one is to compare affordability to the broader historical context. So as a realtor, I can tell you that the number one roadblock that I see for first-time homebuyers is a mental one, not a financial one. Many buyers think that because they can't get last year's price, they shouldn't buy at this year's price. But the real question is, how affordable is it to buy a house in today's market compared to the broader context? And will it be more expensive to buy next year compared to this year? And to answer these two questions quickly, when you factor in the median price of a home, a median wage, and interest rates, going further back in time shows that buying a house is more affordable now than any 5-year period between 1975 and 2005. And all reputable companies that estimate the market's direction are estimating a rise, although a slower rise, in the real estate market in pricing, not a decrease in pricing, but a slower appreciation of home values. Moral of the story is, any house that you buy now will be a deal compared to next year, and definitely compared to 5-10 years from now. Tip number two, consider buying a house that needs some light remodeling. The majority of buyers want a turnkey move-in ready home. The good news for you about that is that you can usually get a better deal on homes that need very light remodeling. Now, remodels are different than repairs. Repairs usually cause the lender to come through, and if they see any exposed flooring, any exposed wiring, anything that's a health concern, the lender is going to take issue with those things and usually require them to be fixed before your purchase. On the other hand, remodels, things like paint, dated cabinets, even odor, can be mediated for a much lower price than buying that already turnkey home. And that will allow you to get into the market for a much lower price. All right, tip number three is consider a smaller home. This is another mental roadblock that I've found in many first-time home buyers. I have a buddy from the Marines who is a first-time home buyer, and he will not buy a house because the house that he wants is over 2,500 square feet. That's massive. Now, while it may seem that having a bigger house is always better, it may not be when you consider having to clean it, maintain it, and cool it down during the summer and warm it up during the winter. Now, according to University of Georgia's professor's study in 2014, found that American homes are on average 600 to 800 square feet more compared to much of the developed world. Even over time, this article from the Insider says in 1973, the average single-family home in the US was 1,525 square feet. In 2010, that number had increased to 2,169 square feet, a massive jump in square footage. All the while, the average household size is decreasing. In 1960, there was an average of 3.3 people per household. In 2018, it dropped to just 2.53 people per household. All to say, the space that you want may not be all that you need, especially considering rising rent prices and the incredible equity benefits of owning your own home. So make it your 2022 goal to buy a house, get out of the renting game, lock in your monthly mortgage payment for 30 years, save for your retirement once you pay that entirely off, and let's talk. Let's continue the conversation. Feel free to like or comment, start the conversation with me. If you'd like to call or text me, I'll drop my number on the screen here. I'm a local real estate professional looking forward to talking with all of you, and until the next video, peace.